Alright, here we are at the Whitfield County Jail. Coming in to file some complaints for the black mold and the officer that was dipping in court, along with the mats that they've had for a pretty good while and have not handed out yet. How you doing? Let's see, I got something for you guys. I need copies of all of this. What is your address here?
Address here?
Yep.
It's 805.
Hang on just a second, because I don't need it on this one. Okay.
805 Professional Boulevard. It's Dalton, Georgia. 30720.
What's the name of the building?
Whitfield County Sheriff's Office.
Yoink. I'll just mark an arrow to it. All right. Well, I mean, it'll be fine. Let's see. I also need a signature of you receiving these and copies if you do not mind. Make sure you always get copies of your complaints.
Is it a complaint for
The jail?
Okay.
One's for the officer that works here.
Sorry?
One is for an officer that works here for dipping on a tobacco-free campus inside of the building. The other two are basically for the black mold that is,
One for the officer. We'll have to...
says Crawford.
Okay, this is...
Mm-hmm.
These are for the jail?
Yeah, those are for the jail, for the mats that y'all have had for a very long time, and people are sleeping on basically a 1/4 inch mat, basically sleeping on metal, and the black mold that y'all have apparent everywhere. I do not see how you guys are breathing. And I'd like to set an appointment to see the sheriff.
Okay. And you said you want copies of these?
I want copies and signatures on those so that way I know that they were received. Oh, I know, but they'll need to be a signature on them that said they were received by somebody here. So I don't care who you have to go and get them from, I need them. I have more, but I need a couple of more complaint forms, if you don't care. About 3. Because your building is basically falling apart. Y'all have elderly back there, and they're breathing in that stuff. Like, I do not see how you guys are working here, knowing that there's black mold flowing through your ventilation system. Thank you very much. Do you have open records requests up here?
Yes, it'll be that side of the building.
Oh, this side?
So you'll just go outside into the parking lot, follow the sidewalk, you get to the flagpole, turn right. There's another entrance over there, and then you go.
I'd like to see how long y'all have had those mats in those boxes.
Hang on, I'm still in March. Sheriff's office. Sheriff's office.
You can zoom in to read it if you want. just give you guys a little something to do while I'm waiting on everything. This is basically, I believe, for officers when they walk through the building and they're trying to go inside. They had to leave their pistols or something up front, along with a few other things. And this is the registered sex offender wall, apparently. You zoom in and look at it if you want. Now, the reason I'm here is because I spent 4.5 days back there in their pod that was contaminated with black mold and basically slept on a freaking metal bed frame with no padding. The bed that they had issued was like 1/4 of an inch thick, if that. And they've got boxes and boxes and boxes and boxes of brand new beds back there. There are elderly folks that are staying here that are sleeping on that crap. And I'm pretty sure it's messing with their backs and all kinds of stuff. So, I mean, it needs to change. The fact that this place is still actually operational makes me sick. But that is their lobby. We'll get the other side here momentarily. Now I'm recording because Friday they lured me to the police department here in Dalton for under false pretenses and arrested me under a bogus warrant. But I dealt with that. That's why I'm here today. I'm actually glad I actually stayed the 4.5 days, so that way I could help some folks out that are incarcerated here, because this is ridiculous what they're going to put these people through.
Your copies, and I will put those in envelopes and send them to the division.
Please do. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, so we're going to slide around to the other side and get the open records request to find out how long those mats have been there. But from what I was told, it's been a minute. The fact that this jail is still open to the public and folks are still incarcerated, knowing damn good and well that there's black mold flowing through it, the building is actually falling apart in the back. We as citizens need to stand up for our folks that are actually in there, because most of them are in there wrongfully accused. Like I said, a lot of them have done the crimes that they are basically accused of, but a lot of them haven't been. Morning. But it's just ridiculous. They shouldn't treat folks like this. My chest is still killing me from staying up in this place. Again, there's no smoking. This is basically a tobacco-free premises. And the fact that officers are dipping inside of the building is basically contraband and shouldn't be allowed. And for those that need to know,
Yeah. Oh, they can give me a chance. That's right. Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
and this is the sheriff this go around. Pretty simple, but they don't acknowledge it. Let's see.
Can I help you? Open records over here.
Ah, so you've already been called.
Hi.
Where
What
you
can
at?
I do for you?
I need 2 open records request forms.
Oh, we don't have forms.
Okay, can I get a blank piece of paper, please?
Sure.
That'll work just as fine. As a matter of fact, I think I have a blank one I can give you guys. Let's see where I can